Curious George visits a toy store. This is George. He was a good little monkey, and he is always very curious. Today was the opening of the brand new toy store. George and the man with the yellow hat did not want to be late. When they arrived, the line to go inside was all the way around the corner. When a line is this long, it's not for a little monkey to be patient. George sneaked through the crowd. All he wanted was a peek inside. George got to the door just as the owner opens it. "This is no place for a monkey," she said. But George was so excited he was already inside. Balls, dolls, bicycles, and games filled with shovels. There were so many toys. George didn't even know how some of them worked. And how about these hoops? What do they do? George was curious. He climbed up to pull one out of the pile. It would not move. George pulled harder. Still, it wouldn't move. George pulled with all fours. Suddenly, there was a terrible crash. Red, blue, green, and yellow hoops bounced up and down and everywhere. "Look!" exclaimed a boy, bouncing up and down himself. "Why, I haven't seen one of these in years," said the boy's grandmother. She put a hoop around her waist and gave it a spin. George tried the hula hoop too. Then George turned it to be a wheel. He rolled and rolled and oops, he rolled right into the owner. The owner shook her head. "I knew you were trouble," she said. "Now you've made a mess. Don't mind you store." Again, she tried to stop George, and again, George was too quick. In only a second, he was around the corner and on the highest shelf. George picked up the dinosaur and lowered it to the girl. She was delighted. So was the small boy next to her. "You get that ball for me, please?" he asked George. George reached up, grabbed the ball, and bounced it to the ball. "May I have the puppet way over there?" asked other girl. How lucky that George was. "A monkey!" He swung off the shelf on the light, picked up the puppet, and put right into her hands. "What a show!" shouted a boy. The children held up their new toys and cheered. "What a commented!" And dimly the owner came running, and then came the man with the yellow hat. "I think we're had enough monkey business for a day," the owner informed. Just then a girl got in the long line to pay. What a great store, she said. What? The little monkey helping you, her father told her owner. I guess you're right, the owner replied and smiled. Then she gave George a special surprise. Thank you, George, she said. My grand opening is a success because of the perhaps monkey business is the best business ever of. The end.